11 incredible benefits of guava leaves for collagen boosting, backed by traditional Chinese medicine. Sometimes, the best-kept beauty secrets don't come in bottles, they come from your garden. Guava leaves. Not the fruit, the leaves. The part most people throw away is the part traditional Chinese medicine has treasured for centuries. These warming leaves are said to balance internal heat, detox your body, and revive tired, aging skin. And now, modern science agrees. Guava leaves may support glowing skin, a healthy heart, blood sugar balance, and even hormonal health. Stay with me to the end. I'll show you exactly how to brew it for maximum benefits. And one important warning to protect your health. The ancient origins and collagen connection. To truly appreciate the power of guava leaves, we need to step back, thousands of years, into the world of traditional Chinese medicine. In traditional Chinese medicine, aging is not just about the surface, it's about energy, balance, the flow of qi, our life force, the health of our liver, our spleen, and our blood. Wrinkles, sagging skin, these are simply the outward reflections of deeper imbalances inside. And here's where guava leaves shine. Classified in traditional Chinese medicine as a warming, detoxifying herb, guava leaves are used to expel dampness, clear toxins, and support digestion, all essential pillars for radiant skin and healthy aging. When the liver is stagnant or the spleen is weak, digestion slows, toxins build, and the skin begins to dull, sag, and break down collagen faster than it can rebuild. Guava leaves help restore this balance. They're packed with vitamin C, flavonoids, and polyphenols, all of which are crucial for collagen production and preservation. But more importantly, they fight the invisible villains that damage collagen: oxidative stress, inflammation, and advanced glycation, the process where sugar molecules stiffen and age your tissues. Think of guava leaves as inner defenders of your youth. They don't just help build collagen, they protect it from being broken down by the modern pressures of stress, sugar, and inflammation. And unlike isolated supplements, guava leaves work with your entire system, supporting digestion, circulation, detox, and even emotional calmness. When your inner terrain is healthy, collagen naturally flourishes. We'll walk through 11 powerful benefits of this collagen-boosting leaf. Let's begin with what most of my patients care about first: their skin and hair. Benefit number 1. Improves hair and skin. Rich in antioxidants like carotenoids, flavonoids, and vitamin C, guava leaves combat the real root of aging, oxidative stress. This is the silent cellular damage that chips away at collagen, clogs pores, and deepens fine lines. Applied topically, guava leaf extract has been shown to reduce acne, fade dark spots, and even tighten loose skin. Its antimicrobial properties help purify the skin, while its anti-inflammatory compounds soothe redness and irritation. Many women also use guava leaves as a hair tonic. When boiled and cooled, the water can be used as a rinse to stimulate hair growth, nourish the scalp, and reduce dandruff. In traditional Chinese medicine, healthy hair is a sign of strong blood and liver function, both of which guava leaves support. The secret? These leaves not only preserve collagen, they create the internal environment where collagen can thrive. One woman told me she began washing her face with cooled guava tea each morning. Marta, 68, reported her skin felt renewed after using guava tea rinses daily. Sometimes, healing doesn't come from buying more. It comes from returning to what nature already gave us. Let's move now from beauty to blood sugar, the hidden thief of youthful skin and energy. Benefit number 2. Regulates blood sugar. What many people don't realize is that high blood sugar isn't just a concern for diabetics. It's also a collagen killer. Every time your blood sugar spikes, from stress, processed carbs, or late-night snacks, sugar molecules start to bind to collagen proteins in your skin. This process, called glycation, stiffens and weakens your collagen structure, leading to deeper wrinkles, sagging, and dullness. But guava leaves may help stop this process before it even starts. Studies show that guava leaf extract can lower blood glucose levels, not by increasing insulin, but by blocking the enzymes that convert carbohydrates into glucose. This means fewer sugar spikes after meals, better energy throughout the day, and more protection for your skin's collagen matrix. Even more promising? Guava leaves do this without causing hypoglycemia, making them a safe support for those with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or even women in perimenopause struggling with erratic glucose swings. In traditional Chinese medicine, guava leaves are said to strengthen the spleen and regulate dampness, which is closely linked to sugar metabolism. A balanced spleen means better digestion, less bloating, and improved skin tone, all signs of internal harmony. One of my patients, age 55, began drinking guava leaf tea after every dinner. 3 months later, her fasting blood sugar dropped from 110 to 92. But the first change she noticed? My energy stopped crashing, and my face looked lighter. Nature works gently, but it works deeply. Now let's look at how guava leaves support your immune system, which plays a surprising role in aging and collagen health. Benefit number 3, strengthens immunity. As we age, our immune system naturally weakens, a process known as immunosenescence. But what many women don't realize is that a tired immune system doesn't just make you more vulnerable to infections, it also accelerates collagen loss. Inflammation, especially chronic, low-grade inflammation, is one of the primary causes of aging. And guava leaves help counter that at the root. They're incredibly rich in vitamin C, containing more of it than even some citrus fruits. Vitamin C is essential for producing collagen, yes, but it also strengthens your immune defenses, fights off viruses and bacteria, and reduces the oxidative stress that silently breaks down your tissues. In traditional Chinese medicine, guava leaves are used to clear heat and toxins from the body, which in modern terms we might understand as helping to flush inflammation and reduce internal infection risk. So whether you're recovering from a cold, dealing with chronic sinus issues, or simply trying to boost your resilience, guava leaves are a gentle daily ally. 1 cup of guava leaf tea may not feel like medicine, but over time it becomes protection from the inside out. Now let's look at the heart, the quiet engine of our longevity. Benefit number 4, improves heart health. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day, and yet most of us don't think about it until something goes wrong. But here's the quiet truth. Aging skin, low energy, memory loss, all of it is tied, in some way, to blood flow. And when your heart is strong, everything works better, including collagen delivery. Guava leaves support heart health in several ways. First, they're rich in antioxidants like quercetin and lycopene, which reduce oxidative damage to blood vessels. Guava leaves specifically provide 103 milligrams ascorbic acid, 100 g, and 1,717 milligrams per g, total phenolic compounds, key antioxidants. This helps preserve elasticity, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of atherosclerosis, the hardening of arteries that leads to heart attacks. Second, they provide a gentle dose of potassium, a mineral critical for maintaining healthy blood pressure and heartbeat rhythm. In traditional Chinese medicine, guava leaves are seen to activate circulation and move stagnant blood, which is essential for nourishing the skin, brain, and organs. One of my patients in her 60s, with a family history of heart disease, began drinking guava tea twice daily. After 2 months, her cholesterol improved, but more than that, she said, "My chest felt lighter, I could breathe deeper." When blood flows freely, life flows freely. Now let's go deeper into the cholesterol connection, and how guava leaves can help cleanse your system naturally. Benefit number 5, lowers cholesterol. When most people hear the word cholesterol, they think about numbers on a lab report. But what they may not realize is that high LDL cholesterol doesn't just affect your heart, it also fuels inflammation, which breaks down collagen, dulls your skin, and clogs your internal systems. Guava leaves help on multiple levels. Studies have shown that guava leaf extract can significantly reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, and total cholesterol, without affecting HDL, good cholesterol. It works by limiting cholesterol absorption in the intestines and improving lipid metabolism. In traditional Chinese medicine terms, we might say guava leaves help clear phlegm dampness, the thick, sticky buildup that clouds the blood and leads to sluggishness, both internally and mentally. The fiber-like tannins in guava leaves act almost like internal scrub brushes, helping to bind to fat during digestion and escort it out of the body before it enters the bloodstream. The result? Less systemic inflammation, better circulation, and a cleaner internal terrain where collagen can thrive. One woman I worked with said she didn't just feel better after a month of daily guava tea, I felt lighter, like something inside me had been unclogged. Now that your heart and blood are flowing better, let's move up to the brain and how guava leaves support memory and mental clarity. Benefit number 6. Boosts brain function. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why? Memory slips and mental fog are common as we age, but they're not inevitable, and they may be connected to something we can improve: circulation and nutrient flow to the brain. Guava leaves contain vitamin B3, niacin, and vitamin B6, pyridoxine, 2 nutrients essential for healthy brain function. These vitamins help improve blood flow to the brain, enhance neurotransmitter production, and protect nerve cells from age-related damage. In traditional Chinese medicine, guava leaves are seen as a herb that calms the spirit, shen, and nourishes the heart-mind connection. When circulation is strong and toxins are reduced, mental clarity often returns. But there's more. The antioxidants in guava leaves also combat oxidative stress, one of the underlying causes of neurodegeneration. This means better focus, sharper memory, and even a greater sense of emotional stability. One retired teacher I know began drinking guava tea in the afternoons. At first, I just liked the flavor, she said. But by week 2, I stopped forgetting names. My mind felt steadier. What good is glowing skin if you don't feel sharp, alert, and clear? Next, let's talk about one of the most desired benefits guava leaves offer, especially for women navigating hormonal changes: natural weight support. Benefit number 7, supports weight loss. Weight gain after 45 can feel mysterious, even unfair. You eat less, move more, and still, the belly grows, the clothes tighten, and the scale doesn't budge. This isn't just about calories, it's about hormones, insulin sensitivity, and a slowing metabolism. Guava leaves offer a unique, natural solution, one that works with your body, not against it. First, they contain compounds that act as natural appetite suppressants. Drinking guava leaf tea between meals can help reduce cravings and promote a sense of fullness, without stimulants or jittery side effects. Second, studies show that guava leaves inhibit alpha-glucosidase, an enzyme responsible for breaking down carbohydrates into sugars. This means fewer sugar spikes, less fat storage, and more balanced energy. They also stabilize blood sugar, reducing the emotional roller coaster of highs and crashes that often lead to emotional eating. In traditional Chinese medicine, guava leaves are thought to clear excess dampness and stagnation, which can accumulate as belly fat, bloat, and heaviness. One patient told me, "I didn't lose weight overnight, but I stopped gaining, and for the first time in years, I wasn't hungry all the time." Let's now turn to a more intimate benefit, one that affects nearly every woman, yet is rarely discussed: menstrual pain. Benefit number 8. Relieves menstrual cramps. Menstrual cramps. For some women, it's a dull ache. For others, it's a pain so sharp it knocks the wind out of you, disrupting sleep, work, and peace of mind. Long before painkillers and heating pads, women in traditional cultures turned to guava leaves, and modern research now confirms what ancient wisdom already knew: they work. Guava leaves contain compounds that have antispasmodic and anti-inflammatory effects, meaning they can help relax the uterine muscles and reduce the intensity of menstrual contractions. In fact, one study found that guava leaf extract was as effective as ibuprofen for reducing menstrual pain without the side effects. Here's the simple recipe passed down through generations. Boil 20 fresh guava leaves in 1 liter of water for 15 minutes. Strain and sip warm. Drink 1 to 2 cups a day leading up to and during your cycle. In traditional Chinese medicine, painful periods are seen as a sign of qi stagnation or cold in the womb, and guava leaves, being warming and moving, help restore balance. One of my younger patients who suffered from endometriosis told me, "I didn't believe a tea could help. But now, it's the first thing I reach for. I feel more in control." Let's now shift to something we all need in this modern world: relief from stress and anxiety. Benefit number 9. Reduces stress and anxiety. Life's quiet pressures, aging, worry, sleeplessness, can wear us down. But guava leaves offer more than physical healing. They soothe the mind. Rich in magnesium, guava leaves help relax muscles and calm the nervous system. Their antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds reduce cortisol, the stress hormone. In traditional Chinese medicine, they nourish the heart and calm the shen, the spirit, bringing emotional balance, clearer thinking, and restful sleep. Many women sip guava tea at night as a gentle ritual of peace. One shared, "I used to toss and turn. Now I sleep like my body finally feels safe." Benefit number 10. Supports eye health. As we age, our eyes often feel the strain first. Blurry vision, dryness, difficulty seeing at night, these are common complaints, but many don't realize they can be slowed or softened with the right nutrients. Guava leaves are rich in vitamin A, a key nutrient for maintaining healthy vision, especially in low-light conditions. They also contain antioxidants that help protect the eyes from oxidative stress, one of the leading causes of macular degeneration and cataracts. In traditional Chinese medicine, the eyes are closely linked to liver health. When the liver is nourished and free of toxins, the eyes stay bright and clear. Your skin may reflect your age, but so do your eyes. Next, let's explore a powerful and practical benefit: relief from diarrhea and digestive upset. Benefit number 11. Eases diarrhea. Digestive issues become more common with age, especially sensitivity to food, medication, side effects, and weakened gut immunity. One of guava leaf's oldest known uses, both in traditional Chinese medicine and folk remedies, is to treat diarrhea naturally. Why? Because guava leaves contain powerful astringents, compounds that help tighten and tone intestinal tissue, reducing fluid loss and calming bowel spasms. They also have antimicrobial properties, helping to clear harmful bacteria from the gut. Many traditional healers would boil a handful of fresh leaves, drink the tea warm, and notice improvement within hours. While it's not a replacement for medical care in serious cases, guava leaf tea can be a first line of natural support for mild diarrhea, especially useful while traveling or recovering from a stomach bug. Now, let me show you exactly how to make guava leaf tea the right way and when to drink it for maximum benefits. How to make guava leaf tea. Making guava leaf tea is simple, but like any ancient remedy, it works best when prepared with care and intention. Here's how. Step 1. Take a handful of fresh guava leaves, about 10 to 15. If using dried leaves, use 1 to 2 tablespoons. Step 2. Rinse the leaves thoroughly. Step 3. Bring about 1 liter of water to a gentle boil. Step 4. Add the leaves and simmer for 15 minutes with the lid slightly ajar. Step 5. Strain, let cool slightly, and enjoy warm, or refrigerate for later. You can drink 1 to 2 cups per day. Some prefer it plain, while others add a slice of lemon or a spoonful of honey for taste. Morning is great for energy and metabolism. Evening supports digestion, stress relief, and sleep. Store any leftover tea in a glass jar in the fridge for up to 48 hours. This isn't just tea, it's a ritual of renewal, one that costs almost nothing but gives so much in return. Now, before you begin, there's one important thing you need to know, because even natural remedies can have precautions. Precautions, and when to avoid. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's safe for everyone. Guava leaves are generally well tolerated, but here are a few important precautions. Some people may experience stomach discomfort or constipation, especially when drinking large amounts. If you're taking blood pressure or diabetes medication, guava leaves could amplify the effects, potentially lowering your levels too much. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, consult your doctor before use. While guava fruit is safe, the concentrated compounds in the leaves haven't been studied extensively in pregnancy. And if you have chronic health conditions, especially liver, kidney, or autoimmune issues, it's always best to get professional guidance. In traditional Chinese medicine, even healing herbs must be matched to the person's constitution and condition. What strengthens one may overstimulate another. So before you begin drinking guava tea daily, listen to your body and speak to a trusted healthcare provider. Because true healing is personal. For women over 45, guava leaves represent more than health. They represent a return to self-trust, to nourishing the body in ways that are gentle, grounded, and wise. So I invite you, start with 1 cup. Make it a ritual, a moment of stillness in your day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who deserves to feel radiant again.